So it is KaraCell here, and we are backstage. This is like a weird area with Eron from Hawthorne Heights. And how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good. So it's kind of cold back here, but there's a sink too. So I just want everyone to know. Anyway, so you guys are on your tour right now, and you guys are going like everywhere. How's it going so far?
So far, it's been amazing. The turnouts have been really good, and everybody at the shows seems to be having a lot of fun, which is the most important part.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys just came from Kiss FM in Seattle. How was that? Probably worse than this because we're more awesome, or
Okay. Well,
good.
we did like the online interview kind of thing. It wasn't on like the actual top 40 pop station.
Okay.
It was sort of like their hey, this is what's new in music kind of like cooler show that we did.
Okay.
And it actually was really cool. So I don't want to knock them.
It's okay, you can.
But you're way cooler.
Oh, good. I thought so. All right, so your new EP, Hate, is out right now. Okay, so how are your fans reacting to it? Good?
I think like a lot of our albums, it's real polarizing. We have a lot of fans that love it and think it's our best release we've done since our first album, and we have people that are like, what is this? This is totally different than anything you've ever done. I don't get it. And I think that's just sort of par for the course with any one of our albums. We've sort of grown to expect that now, but I think the overwhelming majority has, been real positive about, their like of our album, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, that came out weird.
No, it's good. It's good. Okay, so you guys are doing this cool thing where you guys are asking people to send in videos of themselves for your new video. So what brought about this? Why didn't you guys use like actors or something like that?
Well, we're really cheap. I think there are a lot of really creative ways you can go about making a video nowadays, and it doesn't have to cost a ton of money. So I got a hold of RSM Creative, who's helping us put together this video and edit everything, and said, hey, you know what, we want to do something that pertains to this song, and the song is Oceans, and it's about being away from your loved one, or having a loved one that's off fighting in the war, or one of the many wars that we're involved in. And we sort of wanted to edit together like news footage and stuff, and sort of put in a human spin on it. And people oftentimes see these headlines of this many people dead and all this stuff, but they don't understand that there's actually people behind those numbers. And so we wanted to sort of put a face to those numbers and say, hey, look, my dad or my sister or brother is actually over there fighting and engaged in these conflicts that you're just reading about and not even really paying much attention to anymore. So we wanted to sort of put a spotlight on that and do it in a creative way that doesn't cost a ton of money. It involves our fans, and it's just a positive thing all around.
Okay, so do you guys is anyone in the band have anyone in fighting a war right now, or
I think JT might know somebody that actually is overseas. We have a lot of fans that tell us that they themselves are either serving overseas, and that they they use our music to sort of help them get by. And then we have a lot of other fans that say, hey, my friend or loved one is over there. So it sort of made sense.
Okay, all right. So if you were listening to music at all a few years ago, you've heard Ohio is for Lovers. I'm just going to say it. So so how do you think that your sound has kind of changed since Ohio is for Lovers and all this stuff to now with your new album?
We've tried to really stretch our creative wings a lot over the last several albums, and every album, in our opinion, sounds a little different than the one before it. On this newest one, on Hate, it's a lot angrier and it's a lot heavier than anything we've ever done, and it's a lot more hard-hitting lyrically and emotionally than anything we've ever done. So in that regard, it has changed quite a bit.
So you guys are, so back when you guys were doing Ohio's for Love, you guys are doing mainstream kind of stuff. How is it touring and just like putting your music out now versus how it was like when you were doing major like mainstream stuff?
You know, when we started off doing everything ourselves, before any of the mainstream success happened for us, we were, you know, booking our own tours, releasing our own music. So this is nothing really new for us. We just sort of happened to be in the right place at the right time, and everything we were doing on our own sort of got magnified and taken to the next level because that was what was popular. And that door is just slammed. So it's really no different than what we did when we first started off. And you know, I think we're really optimistic about the future now, more so than we had been over the last like 4 or 5 years. We were sort of sitting in legal and label limbo, and now we're the ones calling the shots. We've always been very hands-on with our career, so we're looking forward to what the future holds. Now there's nobody else to blame if our music isn't promoted or our tour isn't promoted.
So do you prefer it like this than before?
Yeah, I think so. You know, when you're on a label, you get stuck having to, you know, wait for somebody to respond to your different questions and things you want to do. And a lot of times the answer is, no, we can't do that. That doesn't fit in our plan or our budget and all that stuff. So now we don't have to worry about it because it's us, you know, we're the ones calling the shots.
For sure, for sure. All right. Well, the new album is called Hate, and it is out now, right? Yep. Just came out, and they're going to be all over the U.S., and then you guys are going to go to Europe, right?
Yeah. We day after Thanksgiving, we leave for Europe, do a co-headlining tour with Red Jumpsuit Apparatus.
Nice.
And that'll be a lot of fun.
For sure. So make sure to check that out. And also check me out on Twitter, where I'm going to be live tweeting everything from this show and every other show that I go to on monsterbox.com.